Stars of this evening. Congratulations on surviving 2 Massachusetts winters, 6 credits, and a worldwide pandemic. I have one last challenge for you. An annoying question I know you've all been asked plenty of times. What do you want to be when you grow up? This obviously begs another question. When are we grown up? I find the idea of being a grown-up as something that happens in the future. Whether you're 4 years old or 40, growing up always happens tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. But when you're ripe with youth and potential, this becomes a pretty loaded question, and it feels like we should have an answer or a plan today. So Koi, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
Felipe, what do you want to be when you grow up? Remember when we were children? The answer to this question usually involved a cool activity or a uniform we wanted to wear, like being a fireman, an astronaut, or a policeman. We wanted to explore and to have fun. We were oblivious to the practical nuances of everyday life. But getting older, our answers started getting more complex. We began to consider how we wanted to live and how we were going to pay for it. The first time we actually had to guess an answer to this question was when we chose our college major. My answer then was still heavy with the innocence of youth. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to create beautiful things for people to enjoy. But over time, I was forced to think more practically. Dreams and beauty do not buy food. And while I could paint my dream house, odds were I would not be able to afford it. But if not an artist, I had no idea who I wanted to become. So I became an engineer. And even though engineering was an engaging academic experience, it turned out it was not who I wanted to be. And while it would have been easy to become one more cog in the system, I was not through reaching for a career that would inspire my full commitment and creativity. It was in this mindset that I applied for an MBA. I was looking for a springboard into a universe of possibilities I didn't even know existed. I wanted to be part of a community that was actively seeking to transform our world. It was then that I discovered Justice Louis Brandeis and the school that embodies his values. Brandeis University didn't know me then, but I already felt part of this community. Brandeis University began as a struggle to change the status quo. Imagine with me, it is 1948, and you're a brilliant Jew or an ethnic minority, and your path forward is blocked. The leading schools, infused with the prevailing bigotry of the time, will not accept you. Maybe you're angry, maybe you're depressed, sad, confused. Then you find Brandeis, a place with the highest standards that not only tolerates who you are, but celebrates the diversity of your culture. Like Justice Brandeis, Brandeis University transcends bigotry. It offers a safe haven where we can discover who we want to become. A small school where your teachers know your name and where your peers care about your well-being. I want to take a moment to thank our teachers and staff. You didn't have to care so much, but you did. You have all gone above and beyond, opening up a world of possibilities it didn't even know existed. You're all rock stars. Thank you. I came to Brandeis hoping to discover who I wanted to become. And I found something more. I found support, community, and lifelong friendships. I found partners to have dinner and drinks with, partners to work with, and partners to explore the meaning of life with. So to my dearest class, congratulations on this incredible journey and huge achievement. I look forward to hearing about your successes in the future. But with success comes responsibility. a responsibility not only to carry the legacy of our families and of our countries, but also as we graduate, we shoulder a unique responsibility bestowed upon us by Louis Brandeis. The responsibility to change the status quo, to fix what needs to be fixed, to embrace the challenge of creating the world we want to live in. We leave the school not with the objective of becoming part of the system, but of revolutionizing it to fit the needs of our changing world. So not for the last time, I ask myself, what do I want to be when I grow up? This time, I am hopeful in my answer. I want to be an artist. And while my answer sounds very similar to what it was, it is now heavy, not with innocence, but with infinite possibilities. I want to create beautiful things, beautiful in their usefulness, beautiful in their ingenuity, beautiful in their ability to solve real problems. Because I have learned about the art of business, an art where the artist is someone who creates something out of nothing, an artist that wills their imagination into existence, that sees the world, identifies what is missing, and fills the void. Class of 2022, we all have this capacity to become great artists and continue Louis Brandeis' legacy. I believe we have the obligation to explore, to have fun, and to make the world a better and more beautiful place. So, my fellow artists, we now have the tools, the community, and the responsibility to make it happen. May your futures be as happy and as bright as they are tonight. Thank you.